Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Go Pikachu. Last time we fought and defeated the Poison-type masters of Erica and Koga. I know Erica's a Grass-type gym leader, but she predominantly used Grass-Poison-type, so I'm lumping her in with Koga. It's true that Psychic Power is a potent ability, however, there are things it cannot overcome with that power alone. I finally understand now, after losing to you in our last battle, I won't be relying on just Psychic Power this time. My true strength, my true self. Allow me to test them against you. And once again, we fight Miss Creepy Eyes. Sabrina leads off as she did last time with her Mr. Mime. Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Reflect, and Light Screen. Yeah, again, same thing as applied last time. Her ability to set up the screens and completely body fighting generally makes it so using Brick Break is not a great idea against her, which goes very well with this screen setup. So if you want to break the screens, well, you have to use a move that's almost completely resisted on her entire team. Only one Pokemon takes neutral damage from that, and we'll be getting it, depending on how the order she sends it in, you can't reliably go up against things. Of course, we're going to crit that on that one, of course. But then again, that is pretty much the only special attack we're going to be using in the entire fight, because everything else is very weak to physical. So yeah, we're not going to be using special moves for this thing. Oh, actually, Jinx was the Pokemon I was talking about. Level 56, Psychic, Blizzard, Shadow Ball, and a lovely Kiss. Yeah, I think that the best option is to go for this. Granted, if we get hit by a Blizzard, we're dead. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to take it down with a single Rock Slide. Because even though we don't have the greatest of offensive stats of greatest attack set, I guess. I did not mean Stealth Rocks. I did not mean to use Stealth Rocks. Well, that was rude. Okay then. Okay then. Really? That was on me. Yeah, you are decently fast. I think Jinx has what, a 95 base speed. It's a lot. Yeah, that definitely would have worked. It would have taken your Rocket would have definitely taken it down. I think Jinx has something like a 95 base speed. It's a lot faster than you'd expect. Hypno, Dream Eater, Hypnosis, Thunder Punch, and Fire Punch. Not overly strong, I guess is the right way to describe this thing. Dream Eater can be annoying, but it needs to get off Hypnosis, so it takes at least 2 turns to get a move off, and Hypnosis isn't the most accurate move. So, there is that. Yeah, just go for Outrage. Now, I love how, right as I say that, watch it actually manage to put me to sleep. Oh, we actually avoided it. Yeah, I mean, with the evasion from the Friendship Dodge, it pretty much makes it so it has a 50-50 chance of hitting. And even then, we can shake off the sleep. So, it really isn't that big of an issue. That's not bad. There we go, another victory for us. Slowbro, Psychic, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and Scald. I think this is a perfect fight for Timmy. I'm not gonna use Timmy against her final Pokemon, and I want Timmy to at least get some experience points, because as we know, Timmy is somewhat, not necessarily falling behind the levels, but I do want Timmy to be a little more usable and just do things. We do outdamage it because Thunderbolt is slightly stronger than Shadow Ball. However, depending on how much damage this does, or you know what, crit again. Watch it crit. Really? And there's the special defense drop. I mean, the special defense drop isn't going to work, so I'm going to swap out anyway. But it's just a little annoying, like, yeah, just a little bit of grease. Just to annoy you. We're going to give you that 10% chance of dropping. But, good work on that, Timmy. Excellent work, my little shining star. Our final Pokemon is our Alakazam, level 57. Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and Tri-Attack. I have vaguely mixed feelings on her entire idea for lineup because everything is just special attacker. Pretty much, there's no real variety. I mean, with some of the other ones, you've seen, they have a physical attack, they have a special attacker, they have a mix of, physical and special attackers. And I get that at the time of Kanto's existence, at the beginning of the series, you had exclusively special attacking psychic types. You didn't have anything that was physically attacking with being a psychic type. And I think that really hinders our whole team, because think back to Gen 1. Mr. Mime, Hypno, and Alakazam. All those, pure psychic. I don't know. I have very mixed feelings on it. And you guys know that I have mixed feelings when it comes to most things Kanto related. I don't generally have the greatest of feelings for it. But I want to counter a trainer like you for 3 years. Exactly. See what I mentioned? Again, the Heart Gold Soul Silver joke, which I do like. I do like that they reference Heart Gold and Soul Silver a bit. Just I lost you, feeling is gone now. It's place with the desire to grow stronger and live freely as you do. I'm not the biggest fan of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I do like the continuity nod that she did say 3 years ago I had a vision of a trainer like you. So they do keep that internal consistency because they couldn't have had backport that in another game. I mean, I guess they could have with Fire Red Leaf Green, but they probably did know that they were going to be making Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Because I think we've done in a previous video, we talked about the calculations for everything. Blame the next one. Blame the next one. Yes. We did a little bit about the calculations where, based on development time of all the Pokemon games, these games, as of late, the earlier ones probably took significantly less time. They probably took 2 or 3 years to actually produce. But these days, 3 years long, 2 years probably minimum. These days, they take around 4 years to actually make the games, which means that we are seeing a game that they are working on, a game that is 2 generations above the game that is currently released. So they're already working on, at this point, Gen 10. Actually, probably Generation 11 at this point. Getting in the process of working on Generation 11. I don't mean programming, but storyboarding and the ideas of, okay, this is what the game is going to have for certain things. And it's just kind of weird that, they do that far in advance, but you have to back calculate that. But let's go game show time. Done returned to my gym. You're the one who retrieved this key from the gym at the Pokemon Mansion. Did anything you over there? The place that holds a remnant of my old field research. By the way, I've been hearing an interesting story of a young lady named Green, would you? Well, it's not like I really know the whole story anyway. More importantly, this game moves away. Would you like to have a battle? Aha! Mr. Q-Ball wants another battle. Gym Leader Blade. And again, I love the flamey eyes. I love the flamey eyes. He leads off with a Magmar, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Brick Break, Willow Miss. Not super threatening. Okay, we'll go for Stat Boost. Right, the Pikachu support takes your whole turn. Yeah. I don't know. It might be better to have that because it's just gonna Will-O-Wisp me, even if it went for Fire Punch isn't that strong. And I don't think I would have been able to take it down in a single hit with the Sludge Bomb. So it would probably be a 2-shot anyway, unless unless I got a crit and we did poison. Yeah, that would have been a 3-shot. That likely would have been a 3-shot. And yeah, we barely had we had nothing to fear from that Fire Punch. So yeah, that Pika support was a very good and very welcome thing. Sludge Bomb. The opposing Magmar fainted. There we go, decent. Quite good experience. Wow, that is hard to better. Rapidash. Level, of course, 6. Flare Blitz Quick Attack. Mega Horn Drill Run. I almost accidentally merged Mega Horn and Drill Run and read it as Horn Drill. So I did like a double. Wait. Does it actually know Horn Drill? No, it doesn't. It has Drill Run and Horn. Drill Run and Mega Horn. I almost botched things up, but no, it doesn't have Horn Drill. Alright, Earthquake. We do have Earthquake on this thing. Drill Run. There's nothing. We are so massively defensive in terms of physical defense. We can just shrug off hits like that. Well, now if it goes for Flare Blitz, it's going to take itself down. Flare Blitz, it's going to take itself down. Flare Blitz. Honestly, I probably should have let off with Radon and just set up Stealth Rock to immediately just chunk his entire team down to oblivion with just good Stealth Rock's damage. Mistakes have been made. I didn't even realize what he's bringing in next. I'm willing to bet what it is, and I'll go for my safe play with Radon, which just matches up against everything he has left. Flareon. Flare Blitz, Quick Attack, Superpower, and Iron Tail. Iron Tail actually does pose a little bit of a threat to me because I am quite fragile. And you actually do have a quite beefy physical attack stat. But the Rock Bill Crush. And with that, we remain victorious. Wildvine growing a level. Very nice. Ninetales. Fire Blast. Quick Attack. Dark Pulse. Solar Beam. I honestly have to wonder if they only put Solar Beam on its learn set because they forgot. Oh wait, it doesn't have Drought anymore. Because I mean, Solar Beam, Drought, Ninetales is a legitimately very solid combination. You see that very often when it comes to competitive, just because yeah, it's a very, very good pairing. You have very high special defense. Okay, we wouldn't do enough damage. So I was thinking, there's no way. Oh, critical hit. That's why it did so much damage. I'm just going to use Dig next turn just to be safe. Because I do not feel confident that another Splishy Splash will land a KO. I know you have significantly lower physical defense. We have significantly higher physical attack. And they should, yep, have the KO. Superior effective. Dodge the Solar Beam, take no damage. And now all Blaine has is one final Pokemon. Arcanine, Flare Blitz, Outrage, Crunch, and Play Rough. This sounds like a Jeopardy to me. I know that I could have gone for Dragonite, but that Outrage does kind of scare me. That Outrage does slightly scare me given how much damage things have been taking lately, and I don't want to get hit by Outrage. Plus, I'm fairly certain that Arcanine would be able to outspeed my Dragonite anyway, because Arcanine is quite fast. Even though Dragonite has quite good stats, it's not nearly as fast, and I wouldn't feel the same safety, I guess. And again, we have Arcanine using a non-stab move to deal that. I have to think they have Candy Investment. I have found nothing that shows whether they do or not, but I have to think that they do. And with that, we have defeated Gym Leader Blaine. I'm all fired up. And with that, recently gym challengers have been increasing. That means more fun for me, so I don't mind at all. Truly, I have a volcano bed, but don't worry about it. That's a battle. Yeah. With that, we have finished every single one of the Gym Leader rematches. Yes, I know we only did 7. That's because there is only 7. What do I mean by that? Well, we'll get into that next time. Where we have a new place to explore. And I am nowhere near leveled for where I thought I would be by this point. See you guys next time. Rock and roll up. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Go Pikachu. Now, as you may have noticed, we are back in Cerulean City. There is one thing I would like to go and do, that is over here. Wrong thing. Yeah, we'll have Venusaur walk with us. There you go. We need to now immediately fly over here. Hey, champion, you're allowed into this cave from now on. I'll face a coach trainer. You ready? You have a coach trainer battle before we can enter the Cerulean Cave, though. And this is the final new area of the game. Yes, you did need to beat the game in order to face this guy. Right on. We're not really going to go over this coach trainer's moveset because he isn't, I guess, as major of a character as the other one, as like the gym leaders we've been facing. And he's, I mentioned it before, he gives you TM Mega Horn for defeating him. And I wondered, wait, why do you get Mega Horn here? And then I realized, oh yeah, what you face later in here, Mega Horn would actually be quite useful for. So yes, his entire team is going to be horned Pokemon that are capable of learning Mega Horn. He has no type specialty, but like all coach trainers, he has a move specialty, which I do like. Like, that's one thing that I wish they would do with gym battles again, is they would do like move thematics for a team like I know a lot of people will give Flint a lot of flack for his team when it was in Diamond and Pearl and then BDSP. I love it. I really wish we got more teams like that because he used a much more interesting lineup. Seeking is his next option. Yes, Flint used a Seeking. No, Flint did not. I liked Flint's team because I don't know. I like the variety, and that it actually did use a number of sort of for the time, quite pioneering competitive tactics that really were quite good. Even if his team overall isn't great, I like the idea of what it was doing, and I think that more than anything should be what it was remembered for rather than being, you know, just not an actual type thing. Also, can you guys not see that little, like, pixel sliver of health remaining on the Seeking? That Seeking survived on a single HP, I'm willing to bet. I don't think you could actually see the pixel because it was so small. Nidoking. We all knew Nidoking was coming. We all knew he was going to have a Nidoking instead of Mega Horn first game. But yeah, by this point, you will likely be out-leveling him. I have not gone and fought all the Gym Leader rematches for every single Gym Leader we've already beaten. I do plan on going to do that as we are nowhere near the level I would like for this point in the game. I recommend when finishing Cerulean Cave, not starting, as we'll get into why I believe that for a minute, in a few minutes, is around mid-60s. I'm pretty sure this is Dugong. Yep, Dugong's the last Pokemon is a Dugong. Yeah, his team, I like the lineup. It's an interesting one, and wait. Actually, yeah, now I think about it, Starmie would have completely, not completely bodied his entire team, but it would have matched up very, very well. Mega Horn! Boom! Meanwhile, just hit it right in the gem, and it fails to do anything. But yes, with that, Dugong has been vanquished. One would say it is a Dugong. I feel like I've used that joke before. I recorded these things so far apart. Sometimes I generally record in like blocks. Like, okay, record 4 episodes one day, then a week later, 4 episodes again, and such like that. So great battle just what I expect from a champion. And as in a chance, please accept this from me. TM60 Mega Horn. Your Pokemon Cerulean Cave are terrifyingly strong, of course. I'm just a guard, so I don't know for sure. Yep. He is not wrong. Cerulean Cave is our first new area in a very long time. And for once, the special spawn is not Chansey. In fact, Chansey is a regular spawn in the Cerulean Cave. The rare spawn is Snorlax. Also, you will be noticing your Pokemon will notice these spots on occasion. When you start dug something out of the ground, bag of Stardust. So they're called glittering spots. You'll also notice if you walk over them, your partner will wag its tail. These are very special item respawn spots. They will respawn every couple of minutes. The exact timer for everything varies, and it depends both on a time thing as well as a number of steps, as well as a chance of not reappearing. Right here at these crystals, there's a chance of getting a max revive, Ultra Balls, or fossils, as well as other items. However, those are the big ones. So yes, the Cerulean Cave is where you are capable of indefinitely farming. Now, I say indefinitely as in every day you can come here and do this. Things will reappear in a couple of minutes. You get Golden Raz. You can get various bundles of Pokeballs. So you can get Great Balls, Ultra Balls. You can even get a bundle of 10 Ultra Balls here. And of course, your partner is able to find some self-fodder items. However, the coup de grace, and I actually have this saved, is a Master Ball. Yes. You can find Master Balls on the ground in a place where items respawn every couple of minutes. The odds of getting a Master Ball are very low. I think it's probably something like sub 1% because I've been doing this for several days, coming in and farming fossils as well as running around here for experience. And I've only found 2 of them. Alright, so this is for Let's Go. Put this in somewhere. I actually didn't know this was possible. I'd heard rumors and I thought this was fake. But you can actually find Master Balls in Cerulean Cave. But yes, they do exist, and you can find them here. The reason why I said before finishing the dungeon, I recommend you be around mid-60s, but not before coming in, is the Pokemon in here are going to be very high-leveled relative to everything else. They are 50s into 60s. And as mentioned, this is the only place where Chansey is not a rare spawn tied to catch combos. So it is incredibly easy to farm catch combos off of Chansey for massive amounts of experience. I've gotten something like after, I think it's maybe a 5 chain, something like 37,000 experience off of Chansey. A single Chansey catch. Now, that was size bonus, excellent throw, first throw, catch combo, and, a couple of other things going into it. But the point is that this is an excellent way of farming lots of experience, and if you're going to be doing the Master Trainers, which is what I have been doing in my off time for the other profile, this place is going to be your best friend. Within a matter of minutes, you can raise Pokemon like this level what we have right now, up to an adequate level to face things. And you are going to need a lot of Pokeballs, which is one of the reasons why they give you so many in here and everything's on a timer. But yeah, so I'm going to off-screen, level up our team to, excuse me, sorry, something caught in my throat right there. I'm going to be leveling up our team to face, well, what we have to face.